In this illustrated lecture, The Founding Mothers, you will hear stories of women who struggled and fought for long periods of time. You will hear of brief moments of bravery, which changed the course of the Revolutionary War, and small acts of kindness that had profound, reverberating effects. Only some of these deeds were recognized in their lifetime, as indicated when British General Cornwallis wrote, "We may destroy all the men in America, and we shall still have all we can do to defeat the women." Remember that wherever folks were living in the newly christened United States, the war was at risk of coming to their doorstep. There were no clearly delineated battlefield lines. There were soldiers everywhere. There were spies everywhere. Everyone, and that included women, had to do what they felt was necessary in order to survive these sometimes bodily attacks. The men who are remembered during the Revolution were the ones rebelling against unjust and unfair laws, including taxation without representation. These men constantly reminded the newly minted Americans that an uncaring tyrant is not a qualified leader, and that justice should be equally dispensed and not saved for those in favor with a judge. And about 2 generations later, the men in power were absolutely shocked when the women declared that they would rebel against unjust and unfair laws, including the fact that women were taxed without being truly represented in the halls of legislation. We can only come to the conclusion that the men in power during and immediately after the Revolution, the Founding Fathers, as they have so often been called, did not truly believe in their ideals of liberty for all. And therefore, we should look to our founding mothers for examples of leadership, bravery, intelligence, and strength. Thank you very much, and I hope I will see you at my next program on the Founding Mothers.